In a small, forgotten town, there stood an old, dilapidated house at the end of a twisted lane. Locals whispered about it, claiming it was cursed. A young couple, eager for adventure, decided to spend a night there, dismissing the warnings as mere superstition. As they entered the house, a chill swept through the air, but they shrugged it off. The walls were covered in peeling wallpaper, and the floorboards creaked ominously beneath their feet. They set up a makeshift camp in the living room, sharing ghost stories to pass the time. As night fell, they noticed something strange. Soft whispers echoed through the hallways. At first, they thought it was just the wind, but the whispers grew clearer, forming fragmented words that seemed to call out to them. Curious, they followed the sound, moving deeper into the house. The whispers led them to a narrow staircase that spiraled into darkness. Heart-pounding, they ascended, the air growing colder with each step. At the top, they found a locked door, the whispers intensified, almost pleading. Driven by an unexplainable urge, they forced the door open. Inside was a small, dusty room filled with old toys and a single rocking chair that swayed back and forth as if someone had just left it. On the wall, scratched into the wood, were the words, "Help us." Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind them, plunging them into darkness. The whispers morphed into cries, desperate and sorrowful. Panic set in as they pounded on the door, but it wouldn't budge. The air thickened with a sense of dread, and shadows flickered at the corners of their vision. Then, one by one, the toys began to animate, their laughter turning sinister. The couple realized the truth. They were not alone. The spirits of the children who had once lived there were trapped, longing for freedom. The couple's presence had awakened them, and they were now part of the house's haunting. As the whispers crescendoed into wails, the couple felt cold hands gripping their ankles, pulling them toward the darkness. They fought to escape, but the spirits were relentless. In that moment, they understood. The house was not just cursed, it was alive, feeding on the fears of those who dared to enter. The next morning, the townspeople found the house just as it had been, silent and still. But now, if you listened closely, you could hear whispers echoing through the walls, calling for help and warning others to stay away.